Very well. So welcome back. Let's recruit some more units. I did have, a big battle and there's a lot of casualties. Nubian hunters. They seem very good. They actually have some armor piercing. Decent range, decent ammunition there. Yeah, javelin units. Yeah, that's cool. I'm going to use them. They're light, they're fast. They're good to chase down some specific units, which is cool. They're good against chariots for sure. Even though there's none right now, but might be. So let's get a couple of them. And food. Food is going to be scarce in a moment, because every single unit costs food in upkeep. That's the main one. Yeah, let me get some stone income. Finally, one of the issues solved. I didn't have any stone. Okay. And so far seems cool. I do not know if I should just push on Musha and destroy it right now, or just recruit units, but I hope I'm making the right decision. And I need to conquer those places. I assume it works exactly like in others where you can just colonize at the cost of some men and some gold, or in this case some food. It costs 300, so that'll put me in the negative, but I have 5,000, so it should be fine. Let me just give him a couple of units so that it doesn't go alone. Yeah.
Join me in adventure.
And we're going to have a different season, so it's not going to be a lot of food either. What do we have pending? Okay, ancillary available to Pataha. Let's put it on. No, that's already assigned. Common immediate shield, yeah. And you can have the Kushite bronze axe. That's good. Axe and shield bodyguard. That's nice. I like how the items change the bodyguard type. It's really cool. Okay. Yeah. I think it's an unturned right now. Is it? Yeah. So we're keeping up with the upgrades here, and we got some research done, so I can go for stone, gold. Yes, stone. Stone is really important, I think. Food is also, I'm suffering on the food department, but stone is much better, because stone is necessary to build anything, so you can't progress without stone. You can't develop your forces, your buildings without that. Amenmesse, you're gonna go forth to a full 20 stack. And overall, yeah, let's conquer this place. Let me see how much it costs. It states there, colonize, it's 400, and some soldiers and an idle workforce. Okay, that's cool. That's nice. This gives me control over the province, which is always nice. So I can assign an edict very soon. Let me check. So it is a gold settlement, which is nice. Yeah, so food is going down significantly, but I can always trade, some stuff for it. Yeah, let's get a couple of upgrades. Wondering what to build. You see, the biggest problem is the stone, as you can see, because that's necessary for every single one, and also for the outposts. If I would change anything, is that outposts wouldn't require so much stone. But I guess there's some need for it. But maybe they could be done in wood, and stuff like that. Okay, so this guy is doing well. Now we have a recruitment cost reduction. Shemo harvest season is the next one with plenty of food. So that's cool. And I have a commandment available. Okay, so Royal Gardens gives 5% of everything. Influence is good because I actually would need some influence. It gives some bonuses like protection to all resources if I increase it. So yeah, let me increase. No, not the gold. Professional recruiters, no, that's not the one. Organized festivities, no. Workforce growth, no. I think influence is the best one right now. Yeah. So we have an ambition to choose. It's like kind of a small mission. So stone, strength in stone. We can construct a resource type building stone. It gives me stone. That's good, but it's not enough actually. The food one gives me 2,000 food, and holding this gives me a lot of food and wood. So I think I'm going to go for that. This is the province that I'm going to conquer anyway. So it goes towards my objectives.
I
Okay.
will take what is owed.
Yeah, I can raise
By
this
any
and get some stone out of it, which is always nice. The biggest problem with doing this sort of stuff is that stone overall is a resource
Royal
that
Prince.
will run out eventually. Okay?
Ready to
So you better be careful, because when
My
you're raising
soldiers
stuff,
will be well rewarded.
at one point it will be permanent. Of course, will likely not before you have, constructed everything and won the game. But if you're choosing some low resource game, be careful with raising. Okay, let me see. I really want more food, and yeah, it had to be the Shadow farm. It's really cool. So I think I'm gonna need to upgrade that one, or no, I actually need this. Yeah. Okay, there will be a cost in upkeep. Let me get the gold mine first. Then we can go for that one later on. Because it's basically, if I have gold, it turns into every single other one, which is great. And I can also increase this one. Let's go in. That's a farming location, so that'll be great. It will allow me to have more food eventually. Yeah, I'm still getting used to the buildings, by the way. But so far it's nice. Note that the outposts cost like at least 100 stone each, so that's a bit of an issue. And sometimes 200 stone. So as you can see, stone is really so important for developing, You kind of have to gather stone as much as you can in the beginning and build up, a couple of provinces really well. And I think that's a great idea. Like, just develop a couple of provinces really well, use up all the stone on those, and just ignore the new ones unless they offer something significant like a resource. Okay, he's getting attrition, so might as well just force the move. Yeah. And yeah, I cannot recruit. I just was checking how it works. So now in Shimo, harvest season, so food should be growing. I don't think I have the building that actually gives me the increase, the Shadow farms, so I'll need one. And so far, so good. Adia map from Miam actually is offering bronze in exchange for food. Actually, he's offering food in exchange for bronze. I have to remember to check that. I think it's acceptable. I am going to gain another one source of bronze, so yeah. The end turns go really fast, by the way. Oh, it's Shemsu Horus. The cycle turns again upon your land. The royal court convenes once more in the eyes of the gods. On this Shemsu Hor, the following features have been unlocked. Pillars of civilization, state of the world. Okay, that's where it shows up. Local deities, commands, unique actions your faction leader can undertake. Okay. Court, the political heart of your chosen empire. And on the next one, I get the ancient legacy and the power of the crown over there. Okay, so that's cool. And I have the commands. You can create a golden mass conciliary to increase my legitimacy. If it is not used, I reduce the gold costs of all units and buildings until the next Shemsu Hor. I think that will be nice. Even though there's not a lot of stuff that actually costs gold right now. Okay, but I really don't want to spend those 100 gold, maybe. Yeah, so I'll have to think about it. There's a lot of buildings done and concluded. Let me check the pillars of civilization. So, yeah, it is in the prosperity side, because overall there's a lot of code centers and, which is great. So yeah, if you manage to, once the end game shows up, you have to defend the whole place, because otherwise it doesn't matter how good you are looking. If the enemy is wrecking the other enemies, the other AIs, then it's also affecting you. So that's an interesting one. You got to protect everything. You got to protect the world. Court. This is the part that I didn't understand too much about, so let me just check a little bit. So you can perform as many court actions per turn as you can afford. Okay. Court actions is that little paper, so I have one. Scaling cost is reset at the beginning of the turn. Okay, plots. There's nothing here so far. Display height plots, okay. Okay, that's nice. You can interact with court position set in motion plots to gain legitimacy. Okay, legitimacy is the what we want. Intrigues to gain regard or spend it making requests for a variety of effects. Okay, so position benefits elite units in special recruitment, flanking maneuverability, plot embezzle, visit sacred lands or building, more favor with deities. Okay, this is about deities. Action scheme, extra court actions once per year. Plot assassinate, that's nice. Elite units, intrigues, plot against them, have a lower chance of success. Okay, that's interesting. So, this guy seems to go on the economic side, so let me check. Inspire, assist. Yeah, but that costs a lot of gold, which I don't have yet. Yeah, gain 20 regard. Easy. I'll use that one. I'll just gain some 20 regard. That's nice. I'll find ways to use that anyways. Yep, that's cool. Sometimes you have to do things just to see how it goes, you know, instead of just completely not doing anything. So I can't reach this here, but at least I'll go into the desert, which means that there's no attrition. So it's not high desert or anything like that. That is a bronze settlement, so I'll occupy it, which is good. Overall, what is my intention? To get those farms. That's my intention here.
I won't be lulled into complacency.
Costs a lot. Wood, it's not a problem. But stone is. I have a lot of stone, so I don't know which one should I go for. Likely I really want to reach level 3 so that I can upgrade most. Oh, construction time, construction cost, stone. Yeah, seems like a good idea. Let's go. That helps develop faster. Let me attack here and maybe I can retreat if there's anything. You know, okay, I don't want to be in camp. Let me check, let me move. Okay, he has 16 units there, plus the garrison. So might as well... what am I going to do? I can't attack. I don't think it would work out. There's likely tons of units and I could be wiped out. I don't want to be too weak, so maybe I just want to replenish a little bit more. He'll likely muster some more forces. Can I actually raid it and still encamp? Okay, let me raise it. Can I still encamp? Yes, I can. I can raid, I can ambush, and I can encamp. Let me encamp. That's good. I got some more stone, which helps me develop. It's always nice. Let's go for economic. Really, I want the production from all resources. 10%. It's always helpful because it will act, you know, further. It will give me more. Okay, so let's recruit a few more units. I actually managed to get these Kushite archers in enemy province. So even though they're expensive, it might be necessary for this. I don't have a lot of food, but I have plenty of every single other resource. So let's see what I can do about it. Okay, everything is building up. This needs one turn. It's conquered, so there's a couple of more ruins. So Tempa and Ua. I know that I'm gonna do really well saying the names of the settlements, so if there's any Egyptians hearing, my apologies. Let's go for court. I have yet another action. Yeah, that's cool. So every single turn we have an action. That's nice. Yeah, I'll need 60. So that's 3 plots of perform intrigue gossip. And then I can get a request. Yeah.
How unusual. Pleasant conversations are few and far between.
So overall is good. He has a 20 stack, which is kind of problematic, actually. Let me check diplomacy because I really need to get some food. Let me see who likes me the most. Good. Okay, they're rather friendly. Let's talk to them. Let's see if I can have some gold. Actually, I want to give... What do I want to give? I want to give bowl? No, I actually have gold. Yeah, and gold is highly valuable, right? 200 buys me what? 2,000? Close. So let me just do a couple of tries, 1,500. I can get a little more. Can get a little more. Nice, I can get a little more. I can't get that. Let me just go even numbers. I dislike pushing too much. Okay, confirm. That's good. That buys me like 3 or 4 or even 5 turns of upkeep. Yeah, that's nice. And I'm gonna fight likely very soon, so that's gonna be cool. Okay, I have a gossip action to do, and now I can make a request with him.
I have a good feeling.
Embezzle or builder wages. I should have checked what these do, but let's go with the playthrough. Let's just accept that we don't know. I think builder wages, it's nice because of building category. So it's nice. Reduce that by 25%. It's several turns, so that's cool. Until the next Shemsu Hor. We're gonna get in trouble with that word, Hor. H-O-R. Administration and outpost management. Okay, I should have checked this before, but yeah, it's fine. We'll wing it. Recruitment and military support, I know I don't want. Maybe production in outposts, or resources, or administration in outposts. I think I'll just wing it and go for administration. That's the main buildings, I guess. So that may imply that I actually have enough resources to upgrade to like tier 4 in some places, and then yeah, exactly, that's the main administration, right? Yeah, precisely. Oh, it's in order as well there. Okay, that's nice. So resources is not, would be nice as well. It's what we're kind of spending right now, but still. And outposts, did it work? Okay, here it didn't, but the administrative did, so that's cool. I think it did. It's still 200. Okay, it didn't then. Okay, that's fine. He has moved his army, so I'm trying to ambush and ensure that he doesn't go for it. Hopefully he'll fall for the ambush. Okay, so the enemy is taking attrition. He has moved towards my territory to raid, which is not good. But my army is laying in ambush close to the settlement. Tried and true tactic there. Pataha is going to move forward to conquer Ua. So I cannot get not Dungal Oasis nor Tempa. By the way, if I butcher any names, my apologies, Egyptian speakers or ancient Egyptian speakers. So yeah, what do we have? Yeah, I need 3 turns for this. I cannot wait to get a little bit more food, but of course, with fighting, we should get the food going really well. Should be fine. Yeah, then we're going to have a couple of these farms, and that will support a second army very soon. As soon as I can support a little bit more stuff. And a pending action, I have a court action available. That is nice. I already have those builder wages. I hope I can actually benefit from those. And let's just gossip and keep getting those.
How unusual. Pleasant conversations are few and far between at court.
So, he fell for the trap. My garrison will survive enough for my reinforcements to show up. Hopefully. At least that's the idea. So let's fight it out. So let's overview the battle. I have some spearmen here, some bow units, of course some Nubians, and Kushite archers here. Note that there's a little bit of a lag. I'm gonna leave it for now, just so that you can see what you can expect from a system like mine. Of course, I'll improve it later on, but I really wanted it to show you. And note that this is only really happening because I'm recording. So it's a little bit on the encoder side as well, so you can expect better performance than I'm having here. Okay, it's quite stable, but yeah, this is an enemy force rushing into my settlement, and I'm trying to attack it from behind, but I won't be able to reach it out. This is something, because you don't have exactly fast units until you get chariots. There's a lot of tactical possibilities that you have to really double check, because the enemy will be able to rush, and this is really nothing that you can do about it, you know. So you have to plan out. 3 main armies. Let's go. So, in terms of a battle plan, I have some Kushite spearmen. They are on the high ground. They are on spear wall. Nothing is going to dislodge these guys. They have a lot of missile parry with archers behind, of course. Some clubsmen there defending the other area. My army is trying to force the issue. I was hoping to fight these guys on this angle. And he's leaving the bodyguard here behind. I don't know about this decision. I'll have to wonder a little bit about it. And let's attack his general unit. You can see a little bit of lag. Note that I don't find this unless I am recording. So it should be noted. And this is also the recorded battle. So it's not like I'm battling itself. You can see a little bit of lag there with the units. Not lag, just low FPS. That's about it. Some more Nubian recruits fighting Nubian recruits. So club and shield versus club and shield. He's about to reinforce with 3 units versus 1. And this is something really nice on this game. One infantry unit can hold on forever against a lot of other infantries. Like here. You know, my arrows are actually dropping on the enemy. They're hitting some of my forces, but not a lot of them. But yeah, for the most part, it's the enemy being hit. So this works really well. And the AI is trying to surround me. I'll have to plan out against it. My archers are shooting some volleys against the shielded units approaching, which is kind of sad. If they didn't have shields, it would be much easier. But yeah, here comes the charge. Now you're going to see some issues in terms of FPS, and I'm uncertain what is the cause. If it is just a performance issue, if I'm pushing too much, where am I pushing? I'll have to double check it. But it is visible right now, as in that you start seeing the units just rubber banding, you know, that sort of idea. But overall, it's good for you guys to see what you can expect on a system like mine, okay? And this charge from the flank and rear should do it. I think they're going to rout nearly immediately. Yeah. General died in a charge from the back. Very good for it. And overall, even those Nubian recruits are suffering there because of the general. The general dying is such a nice effect, so you've got to be careful with it. And these spears are still holding on. There's no way. This is a good reminder of not trying to do this against the AI, because it won't work. You really need to get on their flanks and rear. Right now there's no issue. I can handle that for quite a long time. Now these Nubian bowmen, they're going to be attacked by my fast skirmisher units, which is excellent. That's precisely what I want from them. Yep. The archers are under attack. Enemy archers. Sending skirmishers against archers is typically a nice idea. They're light for the most part, and you want some fast units to reach them down. But of course, the enemy may use their arrows significantly well against you, so it's always a risk. But you kind of want to close the gap fast. I forget about these these guys, so a little bit of an issue on my side. Got some extra losses, but it should be controlled. Should be controlled now. And that should be the end of these archer units. Once more, my skirmishers jumping in. And yeah, even though these are Nubian bowmen, they have decent range, but they will all start routing very soon. And thus, victory is ours without losing any units, which is excellent. Excellent stuff. And it's also good for me to test a little bit larger battles on settlements. And that is the end of the battle. So we did lose a unit in the garrison, but it's fine. Everything else is quite good. So yeah, Can get some replenishment. Now let's get treasury. I got a lot of food as well from the battle, which is always nice. And he's retreating. I should be able to finish him up and move over to Musha. And we have court intrigues, idle compensation. I can trade my court action for 50 gold. I can just refuse. What happens if I refuse? So, yeah, so basically, is this an, what I'm wondering, is this the result of an action from another, influence? I do not know. But no, 50 gold is not enough. I earn a lot more than that. And yeah, that's cool. Okay, so let's go and finish this guy off.
By any means.
Then I'm going to attack there on the Shrine of Isis. Yeah, this is going to be an auto-resolve. Let me just see how it works, actually, if it damages too many of my units or not. Oh, he's already dead. Come on, please. Yeah, it didn't damage too much. Like 6 or 7 men here and there. Let's get even more food. So right now we've stabilized the food. Okay, it goes through the attrition area. Let me just see. It does take away some units. Well, yeah, it does take away some units. I have to be careful about it. It will replenish in 2 turns. Okay, I guess that's fine. Wish I had something here that could help with that. Yeah, attrition immunity desert. I think that will be great. I'll likely need it against the enemies on the enemy AIs on the right and on the left, actually. So that feels like a good place to be. I kind of want to build a couple of production here. These oases, yeah, it will just be about producing and having some happiness. Yeah, because right now it's having severely issues with happiness and influence there. Maybe I overextended, I wouldn't know. I need this Shaduf farm. Currently I don't have workforce. Oh, okay, that's good. That's the one thing I didn't check. Happiness here, it's a little bit of a problem. Yeah. Oh, hold on, I can reduce the taxation, right? Yeah, it helped a lot, which is great. And overall, I could use some outposts, but 150, yeah, it's not going to give me too much. Maybe I could get a shrine, but no, I'm going to save it up for... let me decide. Yeah, I'm going to save it up. I want to save that. And there's a court action available, so I can get yet more gossip going. Assist, I do have the gold, but no, let's get the gossip going. I need 60 for these, so yeah, that's fine. And want to bet that I'm not going to benefit from that action that I had to get the administration buildings. Well, it counts on the minor settlements, so hopefully that helped. But yeah. Could get some workforce growth, but I'm not requiring it because I don't have enough stone. Okay, upkeep, I think that's essential. Replenishment is always nice as well, and I'm having to replenish, so hopefully that helps a little bit. Yeah, currently it's helping out. Construction income available. Yeah, these are outposts available. Pataha can move. And yeah, let me colonize Ua. Let's colonize.
Claim it in my name.
Yeah, there we go. So overall, I'll have some more gold coming in. Not gold, bronze coming in, which is excellent. I need to increase that influence whenever I can. Maybe an outpost would be nice for the influence. Yeah, there we go. That should be a good idea. So I'll need to build that outpost there. It reduces attrition. It gives me influence, which is nice. And overall, things are looking good. I'm expanding where I can. I finished up a war, or I am going to finish up a war. I think I could have rushed those guys after I finished that battle on the previous episode, but we never know. We never know. So it's also good to be careful. I'll get some more stone by raising these places. Oh, Petacha has some more. Yeah, let's reduce the upkeep. Yeah, let's reduce the upkeep. Doesn't have anything to assign. Okay, yeah, that feels fine. So I'll end up the episode for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye bye.